Hey Virgo, what's going on? Who else has attitude today? I have Addie. I have attitude. Although I did just eat. I powered up. I forgot to eat breakfast. Well, I didn't forget. I drank coffee and then I wasn't hungry. So maybe I was just hangry. We'll see. What's going on with you guys though? Give it some good shuffling. I want to get it. They feel really... I don't know. There's like, they feel mischievous today. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Like, they're sparky. Yeah, well, I split the deck. There's the Knight of Wands. And with the Four of Pentacles. It's, can be guardedness. But also, like, possessiveness or, you know, having a hard time letting something go. We'll see, though. What's going on with your story? Whoa, that was several at once. Who's Virgo dealing with? Who or what is Virgo dealing with? And what's the overall energy here? That one really wants to come out. Okay, that one too. That's good. Oh, yeah. Speaking of possessive. Okay. Overall energy. We have the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles. This is either a feeling of like, obviously a relationship that you want to make permanent, or at the very least long lasting. Like you want this to be something that's like in it for the long haul kind of a thing. This could be also a feeling of mending something. Or we could also take it as like finding a business partner, basically, to, you know, a long-term business partner to work on a long-term project that's supposed to bring in a lot of stability, financial stability for you. Okay? Either way, I like it. Who or what are you dealing with? Seven of Swords and the Sun. Obviously could be an air sign, specifically Aquarius. I'm got fire sign also, particularly Leo, but we've got like an energy. You're revisiting something. This is something it's returning to. And something that made you really fucking happy. Maybe you tried, you know, you see this situation as your absolute fulfillment. This is also the Seven of Swords is usually going back to something, you know, returning to the scene of the crime, basically. In this context, I'm not getting a lot of like deception type energy. We'll look at the story, but you know, that could always be there. In this case, it's more like, because the Sun is also a rebirth, a renewal, revitalization. So it's more just talking to me about going back around to something. So yeah, maybe you have this thing, you know, you had this situation where it didn't work out the first time. Business or pleasure. You know, could be a relationship, or it could be like some kind of business endeavor, right? Financial, career thing. But you want to go back to it and make it permanent this time. Okay. Here for it. This is a Temperance within your story, Temperance and the Magician. This is a powerful, you are really manifesting this situation very powerfully. You're putting a lot of energy and effort into this. This is, you could be using, you know, not just tangible work, but like spiritual stuff too. Like maybe you're praying a lot. Maybe you're doing a lot of attraction. Maybe, you know, you really, 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 really want to make this come into your life. You're pulling it in. Why though? 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. There you are in your reading, Virgo, right? I wish we had the Hermit, but we'll see. Maybe he'll come out in the next spread. You know, this is also you want to bring harmony and balance to something that's been imbalanced. You know, Pentacles, money, right? You could be focused on the money. Maybe the finances have been crummy lately, and you're kind of rallying and starting again. There could have been kind of getting a feeling of like a roller coaster. Things have been maybe up and down. So whether it's been a relationship or financial stuff, it's been kind of like ebb and flow in a way that you really couldn't control. And you're like, I'm over that. I really want to get this balanced out. And I want to, you know, I want to bring in stability, right? This is great. Princess of Pentacles and the Princess of Cups right in the middle here. So it's very obviously starting anew, starting afresh. We don't have to take it either as money or love. You could be doing both at the same time. Like, I'm going to get my money right, and I'm going to get my, you know, this relationship situation right. But it's like, okay, feeling real brand new and maybe a little bit not sure of yourself. Like you're determined to give it another shot. And you're really trying to bring it in to manifest it. But the pages are kind of like, they're very, very novice. Like, so you might be feeling you're coming off like you're trying to present yourself as more confident than you're feeling, which is fine. You know what they say, confidence is key, right? Fake it till you make it, right? We'll see where we're going next. I'm going to pull you another spread. We got time, and then we'll do some advice. We have Justice, balancing the scales. You're really trying to bring in bring balance to something that you're revisiting. It's like, I'm going to give it another shot. Could have been a rough year. I think it probably was. That's probably safe to say. But maybe it's been a rough few years. In the career department, like, we all know what that's like. Send out, 500 applications and get like 2 interviews, right? Maybe we don't all know what that's like. Maybe that's only in academia and writing. So we have the High Priestess in the reverse with Justice, though. So I think this is also a feeling of not only wanting to bring balance, but feeling like there's been some secrets that you want to bring to light. And hopefully they are coming to light. We'll see what's going on in the next story. But this is absolutely an understanding that there is some stuff that it's like you don't know it, and you really need it to come out. Maybe that's why you're revisiting the situation, because you're like, I just really need to know the truth. If that's very specific. But if that's the case for you, I want to tell you something just from my personal experience. When we know we were deceived, and we go back to get closure, get someone to admit the truth or whatever. First of all, it's usually they're not going to give you the closure you want. They're not. It's not gonna give you the feeling that you think it's gonna give you. You're better off focusing on building yourself back up, and rather than trying to get they're never gonna make you feel the way you think they're gonna make you feel, by admitting that they lied. Okay, so probably not for everybody watching this, but if that's the case, either way, there's definitely some you're like, I don't have all the information I need here, and I want it to come to light. With justice coming out in the upright, it's like there's a serious energetic push and pull between that's too many. Virgo going next. There's an energetic push and pull between the High Priestess in the reverse, so it's like deeply secretive, and Justice in the upright. So it's like, are you ready to hear the truth? Are you ready to get all the information you need? Wanting to move forward? You're like, before I move forward, I need to have this. Here we go. You did show up. 1, 2, 3. I need to have this information, right? What's the overall energy here? Okay, Virgo. There's that 4 of Pentacles again. Overall energy is the 9 of Swords in the reverse and the King of Swords in the reverse. You're probably dealing with someone who is this is a situation where you have absolutely been deceived, and it's really fucked up your head. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. I'm going to stop saying that. I think I've probably said that 30 times, just so we're clear. But it's absolutely a situation where you're like, this is why, because this is a lot of mental unclarity. This is the only thing that's clear is that you didn't know what the stuff you needed to know. That's the only thing that's clear. You don't know what the stuff you needed to know is. You just know you didn't know it. But this could be someone. I really don't like the King of Swords in this deck. No offense, buddy. Sometimes you're great. But it's an energy of someone who is very manipulative. This is a manipulative shit. You've been deceived and manipulated. Obviously, it could be any air sign. Here's the 4 of Pentacles. Really having a hard time letting go of the situation. But then comes death and judgment. It's whether you let it go or it gets let go for you. I don't see the Tower, so judgment is karmic, So anyways, it's regardless of your action or inaction, the end is coming. However, it looks like you're going to choose to act. The Eight of Cups, walking away from a disappointing situation, okay? In fact, usually, often, and with a resolve of like doing it solo for a while. Speaking of doing it solo for a while, and here we go. Here you guys are, the Hermit. Listening to yourself. I'm liking how this is ending, though. Strength and the Six of Wands. This is a clear victory. A clear victory for you. So walking away from that situation will be a clear victory for you. Walking into something new. Let's get some advice. Maybe you don't have to move into something brand new just yet, but we'll see. You know, Hermit takes time. Hermit takes his time. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, the sun is coming out. I love that you guys are walking into such a clear victory. That's strength and the Six of Wands. Can't get any clearer than that, really. Again, with that Six of Wands, one of the things is like, keep your head held high. Again, confidence is key. You might have to fake that you feel confident walking into this. Until you really start to feel confident. You know, we all get imposter syndrome from time to time. Do I really belong here? Do I belong in this position? Can I do this? You know? Okay. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Karma is working. One more for advice for Virgo, please. No, that's too many. I'm just gonna go one more for advice for Virgo. Ooh, I just got really dizzy. Okay, that's still too many, but we'll do it. I guess they were like, you're getting dizzy because we want to say what we want to say. So this is, I mean, we have two very clear Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hierophant in the reverse. Dissolve this situation. Dissolve this contract. Whatever it is. It may be something you've taken a long time to put effort into. And so that makes it very like, I don't want to give up on this yet. But you're being advised to dissolve it. I mean, I'm sorry, that's the Six of Pentacles. Holy shit. Why did I say the Ten of Pentacles? Fuck. Woo! I'm glad I looked at that. Well, I mean, either way, it doesn't change the meaning as much, other than that maybe this doesn't necessarily mean you spent a long time working on it, but it was something you thought was going to be really abundant. It was going to make you really abundant, and it seemed like a blessing. Basically, this is telling me too, though, that if this was like somebody was like being greedy, somebody was lying about money, that might be that secret that you were waiting to come out. Anyways, dissolve the contract. This fucker is taking you for a ride. Five of Wands. That's going to continue being a battle. This person who was being deceptive and greedy, maybe not necessarily greedy with money, maybe greedy with energy, maybe greedy with time, whatever. Maybe they were just like sucking you dry from your emotions. Maybe they're an emotional vampire. Did that come up in the last Virgo reading? I don't usually use that phrase a lot. Yeah, that's not a phrase I use a lot, but I think I did a reading recently, and it might have been Virgo, where an emotional vampire was coming up. Anyways, they were sucking you dry, right? They're not going to compromise. There will be no compromise. There could be multiple individuals involved here. Everybody's ego is, it's like every man for himself kind of a situation. The Emperor and the Ten of Cups. There we go. Your advice is basically, look, if you keep trying to stay in the situation, you're going to keep fighting. So why don't you dissolve it and go be a fucking boss? Nobody gets on top of the Emperor. Come on. And, go towards a very stable, happy situation. Could be starting a relationship with an Aries. Obviously that's extremely specific, so that would be like for 1% of people, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like very authoritative. There could be someone in a position of power who is going to be a helper for you right now and bring you into, this new offer of something really, really fulfilling. So be on the lookout for them, but also be at this point in time until you meet them. Maybe you already know them. But until they come into the picture, you gotta be the boss here. You're spending way too much energy in this one. This is like, it's just gonna keep being a fight. So I like how that's ending for you. Kudos to you, Virgo. You always put in a good amount of work. I'm sending you guys a lot of love. Thank you for joining me today. If you would like to book a personal reading, please see my email in the description box below. And please like, share, and subscribe the videos. And join us again if you like. Be well.